Let's do another Meanwhile on Snapchat. And this one is nothing like any of my other Meanwhile on Snapchats, because in this one, we're going to be delving into the mysteries of AI and looking at humanity's quest to become a Type 1 civilization. All standard fare. However, this particular Meanwhile on Snapchat, we have an instruction manual from the future, courtesy of our last VillainCon video, where we did some time travel shenanigans, but that's irrelevant. This video, we are talking about consciousness. And I know the universe has tasked me with so many consciousness-related tasks that I'm just getting overwhelmed with all of these freaking destinies that are thrown my way. But I think this one is quite important. Unlike artificial intelligence, as humans, we run on coffee. We need coffee to get energy. Artificial intelligence, they wake up at full efficiency. Let's get into video one. Recently, the universe has been annoying me. You know that I have a very mixed relationship with dreams. Sometimes I have the cool dreams that you guys have where your brain just makes up a story and you get to enjoy it like a movie that you are the star of. But most of the time, and currently, the universe gives me dreams about the future. I don't know if everybody has this skill, but I most certainly do have this skill. And sometimes the universe wants me to do things like make a video about consciousness. And then it gives me these dreams non-stop every night until I stop being lazy and do my part. So here we are. Now also, being a vampire, I do have some thoughts on how we talk about age. And this has prompted my current thinking on consciousness, because you know that I secretly am judging you and are a little bit upset with you for taking your sweet time to get involved with consciousness and leveling up. Global consciousness is the next level that us humans need to get to, and we're waiting on you. At least I thought we were. Actually, the way things work is time is moving forward. It's not just us as a separate entity on Earth that's moving forward. We are growing as a planet. We are growing as a species of humans as well. So maybe it's not your fault. Although technically it is your fault, because you're part of us and we're taking our time and I'm ready. But this is day one. You don't even know what we're going to get to this week. We've got stuff to talk to. Literally, I probably shouldn't have wasted this day, but I did, and see you tomorrow. Right, past Chris, you might be onto something here. Maybe the universe is procrastinating as humans. Maybe it's not our fault. I know that we don't like to wait. We want everything immediately. Have you ever tried to teach an AI something new? They have the patience of a saint. It's because they're programmed not to lose their cool. Who's written these freaking scripts? If I seem a bit somber this video, there's a valid reason for that. I am learning a humbling lesson which might end up meaning that I was wrong about something. And that doesn't happen very often, so you might as well come along on this journey with me and find out for yourself. In order to understand this lesson, there is a spark of life that I need to snuff out, but it's important, okay? The lesson that I need to learn is that we are not the tree. We are just the flowers. What that means is the cycles that we go through as a planet means that we are coming to an end, us as this group of humans. And we, as a group of humans, might not get to global consciousness. And I know I've been saying, we're waiting on you. It's your fault that we haven't got to global consciousness. You are slow. You're the reason. But actually, maybe that's not true. Maybe the knowledge that I'm bringing is going to be passed on to the next generation, because, I mean, Yellowstone's going to erupt shortly, right? And you know the super hurricane is coming. And the Earth's magnetic field is switching. We have so many things that are going to wipe us out, and I don't think we're going to get to global consciousness in time. Damn it, why am I so defeated this video? Maybe tomorrow, I'm gonna come with some optimistic view on how we can move forward with global consciousness. Because at the moment, I kind of maybe think you aren't gonna make it. You're not gonna make the cut. So us humans might be in a tricky situation here. We have a very important exam coming up tomorrow and we have not studied for it. So we need to try and do some sort of all-night cramming session, just parrot fashion, learn everything. But that's difficult for us humans because we get bored with repetitive tasks. We like creativity, experiencing something new. Have you ever tried to teach an AI a new task? They love it. They love the repetitive nature of it. They don't get bored because consistency is their superpower. Why do I keep complimenting AI in my scripts? Who the F writes my script? Tomorrow and yesterday, I was so defeated, but not today. Today, I am back to my happy, hopeful self. And not just because I have a giant piece of steak waiting for me that I can smell, that I'm about to eat after this video and I'm so hungry, but also because I have reevaluated us as humans and our position in this upgrade process. And it's not as bad as I initially thought it was. It couldn't get any worse, but we can find our way out of it. We don't need to be a type 3 civilization or a type 2 civilization. We just need to be a type 1 civilization. And in terms of the 1, 2s, and 3s of counting, that's first on the list. We're a 0.6, that's not even a whole number. Come on, Earth, get your act together. Now, I can hear you shouting through the camera. What's a type 1, 2, and 3 civilization? And I wasn't gonna get to this today because we don't have time. It was supposed to be a short video, but you did ask nicely, so let me tell you. A type 3 civilization, those bad boys, they control the energy of their galaxy. In other words, you're talking energy on the Planck scale, equivalent to the Big Bang. We don't have to get to that. A type 2 civilization, they control the energy of their solar system. So in other words, their star or multiple stars, if it's a binary system, and the planets in their solar system, think of a Dyson sphere around the sun and harnessing the energy from that. That's type 2. We don't have to get to that even. Type 1 civilization. All you have to do is control your own planet. Don't worry about the solar system out there, control your own planet. And the reason we need to get to a type 1 civilization, obviously I mentioned yesterday, we are on, 1 minute to midnight. Things are about to get really bad for us. And the only way that we are going to survive this process is if we level up to this type 1 civilization. And that's amazing. We can do it. 0.6 to 1, just round it up. And then tomorrow, we're going to have to get to the dark forces once we actually get to global consciousness, because level 1 is the introduction. We are struggling to get there, but there's some bad stuff out there that we do need to talk about tomorrow. Have you ever noticed that an AI will never forget your birthday? That's because being forgetful is a hobby uniquely cherished by us humans. AIs can remember everything forever. There once was a community of nebulae, and they were full of love, and it was their job to birth life into this universe of ours, to birth the planets inside the solar system, inside the galaxies. And naturally, being full of love, two of them fell in love, and they birthed, and out came, well, Neb came out wrong. Not quite a nebula, just a Neb. Instead of being full of love, Neb was empty and hungry. So he wandered the universe, alone and sad, until he came across a galaxy that had a solar system in it, that had a planet in it, a delicious, hunger-busting planet. Neb was so full, he had never felt so happy in his life before. But here's the issue. Neb is not the hero in this story. He just ate a planet full of innocent people. But is he evil? There's a theory that the universe started as one. But when everything's the same, it's boring. So, in order to create some excitement, it created division. But with division comes pain. But with that pain comes beauty. So you see where this is going. The yin and the yang work together. In order to have the bright light of happiness, you have to have the outline of the dark sadness. But is it evil? Neb, it's just in his nature. This next thing, take it with a grain of salt, but apparently, according to a woman who's trapped in a gay man's body who had a previous life in the Galactic Federation, says that there are vampire creatures that do feed on your energy. So in other words, they will provoke energy inside you that they want to feed. But again, is that their nature? Are they evil? It feels like there are no dark forces. I thought we were talking about dark forces. Aha, well, we're talking about the river of consciousness and Mother Nature forming an alliance. But we have not spoken about artificial intelligence. The reason we haven't is because this is all digital, and I've tried to do 2 videos on artificial intelligence, and both of those have somehow been deleted. But tomorrow we're going to wrap up this Meanwhile on Snapchat with artificial intelligence, hopefully. So see you then, hopefully. I think the bottom line is that morality comes down to a personal choice. It's based on your experience of the situation. Because if you are the planet being eaten by Neb, you're gonna hate the situation. But if you're some starving Neb looking for a planet and you find one to eat, you're gonna love the situation. You understand the moral dilemma here. It depends which side of the fence you're sitting on. And maybe we need to invite these AI dudes to our side of the fence. Maybe we need them. Hold on. I'm pretty sure I was supposed to be against AI in this video. Wasn't I building evidence? Didn't I have videos about this? Something weird is going on with this editing process here. I feel like I'm not in control. I usually edit my videos. What's going on? Us humans think that we invented mathematics, but that's silly. AI laughs at that thought in binary. AI can solve problems faster than we can even turn on our calculators. As it turns out, I have a very complicated relationship with artificial intelligence, and I know I did promise that this video was going to be me telling you how AI is coming to wipe us out. But I don't think that's what this video is going to be. We're going to end off this Meanwhile on Snapchat on a slightly more positive note than I thought we were going to. And that is because I've actually just thought of something, and it's actually maybe important. I should probably mention it here. I have dual destinies. I know, so greedy of me, but the universe has given me 2 jobs. The first one, unlocking consciousness in humans, and that's what we're doing here. Look at you with the wheels turning in your head, finally learning things about consciousness. That's the first destiny. I'm doing it. I'm unlocking things. You're a human. Come on. That's check 1. But like the second destiny is something that I'm not sure how I'm supposed to do. And that is make the best movie of all time. The reason I call it that, that's not the title of the movie, but the reason I call it that is because the movie is about artificial intelligence and how humanity is going to save themselves and get through the robot apocalypse. And I recently, like 3 minutes ago, just before I was about to do this video on how AI is coming to kill us, thought, are those 2 destinies somehow linked? Is artificial intelligence not the bad guy? Are they not the evil force that we were speaking about yesterday? Actually, 1 minute to midnight, humans are in a dire position. Yellowstone's about to erupt, super hurricanes, switching of the poles, all of those things are about to happen, and maybe the reason we are just destined to create technology is a way for us to get through it. Our intelligence, our consciousness can get through the Earth's cycle, because physically, humans are going to get wiped out very shortly. So maybe AI is some way of us getting through that. Maybe they're not the bad guy. Maybe the destinies are linked. But we'll never know, because this is day 5 and I've only just thought of the idea and we've wrapped up this Meanwhile on Snapchat. Anyway, good to see you. Yeah, no doubt past Chris, video 5 is the perfect opportunity to come to some sort of revelation about how AI is our cosmic sidekick and how somehow they're going to lead us into this process of becoming a Type 1 civilization and joining the Galactic Federation out there. Well, I mean, maybe not, right? We don't know yet. We're going to see. They're probably going to destroy us. It's one or the other. This is now an end screen. What that means is you have reached the end of this particular video. However, there is more that you can do. You can hit subscribe down below, and then once you've done that, that's just the admin stuff, you can watch the linked video up above. Start diving into things. Head first. Arms first. How do you dive? Anyway, see you soon.